GameDay One presents the Veolia Athlete of the Month. Log on to veolianorthamerica.com and learn more about their rebate program. The Veolia Rockland County Athlete of the Month goes to Brady Jacobs of Tappan Zee High School. With still 5 minutes left to play in the season finale, Brady Jacobs is unlacing his cleats. The senior phenom is done for the day. Another early retirement from another brilliant performance for the Tappan Zee superstar. This has become a theme all season for Jacobs, who just might be Section 1's most dominant individual athlete.
I think just when I believe I've seen everything that he's capable of, he pleasantly surprises us with an effort like today.
Jacobs scored 6 goals in the win over John Jay Cross River, 3 in the first half and then 3 in the second. And it even could have been more.
How many could it have
been? Maybe 9 or 10.
Jacobs this season has been a marvel. To date, he has 36 goals in just 13 games, breaking the school record, his own mark that he set last year. Jacobs became Rockland County's all-time leading scorer last week, breaking a 35-year-old mark set by Mike Acasella in 1989.
Years of playing. I mean, I have my dad here, so there's always a form of comfort, even on a worse day. But I know I'm surrounded by, my best friends.
Jacobs has long been a soccer prodigy. His father, John, has been the coach at Tappan Zee for 13 years. Brady has always been close by.
It's always been strong. I mean, I wouldn't want it any other way with my dad. I love him to death, and I play for him every single game.
He's as dedicated a player that I've ever had the pleasure of working with. It's really special with him being my son and seeing all of his hard work over the years pay off for his senior year.
When Brady made varsity as an 8th grader, he instantly made an impact. And as a sophomore, he earned Rockland Player of the Year honors by LoHUD, an award he claimed again last season, leading the section with 32 goals and 14 assists.
I try to take it all in. Some days if I come up with 2 or 1, something in my mind, makes me realize, that game is just, it wasn't my game, and I'll be upset afterwards, which, I don't know if that's the most healthiest way to look at it, but that mindset's carried me.
This season started with a test of Jacobs' mettle. He suffered a concussion in the season opener against Walter Panis and had to sit for 3 games.
The start with the concussion, that killed me emotionally, and to know it's my last season with TZ and my dad, I mean, the motivation has never been at an all-time high.
Jacobs returned on September 13th, a 1-0 loss to Byram Hills, last year's state finalists. Since then, Jacobs has been downright unstoppable. He's led the Dutchman to 11 straight victories, a league championship, and a #1 seed in the Class AA playoffs, which begin this week. During that stretch, Jacobs has accounted for all 36 of his goals. He has at least 2 goals in every contest and a hat trick or better in 8. The goal now for Jacobs and Tappan Zee is simple: keep the winning going and reclaim the Section 1 crown.
I think it's sections. We need a title. My last year, I would love to go out with the section title.
Have you thought about these last 5 years being able to spend with him and how much it's meant to you and to him?
I think about it every day. I'm so lucky to have this opportunity. I remember when I started, Brady was 5 years old, and thinking ahead that at some point, as long as I could maintain the standard and the success of the program, and I'm still around for him to make it to this point, it's really a dream.
GameDay One would like to thank Veolia and Bill Madden for supporting athletics in high schools in Rockland County. Log on to veolianorthamerica.com and learn more about their rebate program.